The Pugner as well, still in the pool.
What else did we say?
I'd like to see them go for a Pugner or a Drow and just play really fast.
It's a Drow.
There's the Drow. I like this.
Okay. Yeah, it's very fast.
Drow, Veno, Prophet.
Yeah, this is a push. This is a pretty convincing push lineup coming out. Undying.
I think if they play this fast enough, it's going to get to the point where it will be very hard for sort of our multiplayer's game. And even sort of the Clinks, I feel, sort of suffers in the same way that, say, like a Slark does. Obviously not as bad because Clinks is way better than the Slark. If the game is too fast, suddenly the Clinks sort of rotating around trying to find those pickoffs, it's not going to happen when you sort of have this 5-man that we saw Storm play and coordinate very well in game 1 come down one of your lanes. But we'll see, and I'm excited to see how the Cuckoo Tree and Protector works out for them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if like the Drow can also work well versus the Storm with the Gust in the early game, because Gust is still, it's not a stun, but it does work pretty well. It's pretty fast versus the Storm if you get clipped by any type of the Shaker's disables. So you are mid Veno.
5 seconds remaining.
And they're probably going to do Undying Drow in the safe lane. Let's see how Rezo does if he doesn't. He has to survive versus this Wraith King Willow and probably Tree, who's going to be starting up there. That's also a very cool. These Wraith King sets are.
There's some pretty sick ones.
Cool, actually. I think I just like big armor.
Which is this one of the? What one's this one?
I don't know. I don't recognize the sword.
Yeah, the sort of Frost King one.
He always has the cool sets.
He does.
Like look at Wraith King, then look at Nature's Prophet.
Dude, look at Wraith King, then look at Treant.
That Treant is. That nose.
Look at that nose. He knows.
He knows. I mean the Wraith King sets are so badass.
Let's see. Second game between Storm and TNC.
Okay, so for team fight, let's think. Storm has good team fight overall. Undying, Shaker, Veno. It's a little bit stronger than what TNC's got. TNC's team fight is kind of weak, actually. So again, Storm has picked a good chunk of team fight. They've got decent lanes. They just can't let the Storm go out of control, pretty much. If Storm starts to pop off, the game's going to get really troublesome for them. So goals for Storm is do okay in the laning phase, try to get that rush, the typical Drow.
Prepare for
oh, okay. They're putting this the Drow Ranger mid.
And what's the reason for this? What are you trying to dodge?
They want the Drow to get solo levels, and they're trying to dodge him getting completely crushed by like the Tree Wraith King or the Tree Willow that's going to be down here, or the Wraith King Willow that's going to be down here.
We've seen this done at least once, right? Mid one played the mid Drow.
Okay, I thought you meant the Veno. I was like, I think I've seen Liquid do the Veno.
In terms of putting the Drow in the mid lane.
Okay, how do you do?
I believe you probably did. You not see the clip of Weehawk getting the Sunstrike? That was the same game.
Oh yeah, you're right. So he was playing the mid. So who was safe lane on that one? Let me check.
Have a look. They did lose that game.
They did lose it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, I think
that was the game they lost against Pain.
Okay.
But yeah, we have seen a mid Drow before. Didn't work out. See how Resolution can do.
30 seconds to battle.
The thing I like about that as well is this lane is so disgusting. Veno Undying. Oh, that's a nasty lane. Not a fun lane forever's going to be down here on TNC. We'll see how TNC do deal with it.
3 to start, though.
Well, I think because they probably thought that the Drow would be in the safe lane.
Yeah, more than likely.
And you had 3 heroes down here. Drow's not going to have a good time.
Now they know.
They do. We'll see how they make how they do sort of look to keep the lanes, because at the moment, yeah, it's going to be Sam H left on his own top against this dual lane of MSS and Snake King. So we'll see how things move around. VG just try and go across and take the rune from them, but Raven will be able to pick it up in time.
He can just TP if he gets a good position. He has to watch out for the root, though. He's okay. He's just going to hold it and walk back. As Tree walks between the creep wave and starts punching Yawar.
It's a lot of damage.
Actually has to walk away. And he's just going to wait until once you get in tower range and TP to the tier 1. There we go. And Willow goes top. So they've got the Wraith King Willow top. Which still, I mean, they still should get bullied by Nature's Prophet, just with a couple fissures. Even though the Shaker doesn't give too much in the lane, it's the trees just supply a lot.
And how can we expect to see Reza do in the mid lane, trying to see us in this 1v1 against the Storm?
He's got good base damage. You're going to be able to get farm. You're just
the
gonna
attack
get
animation is so nasty.
Yeah, you're just going to get the lane pushed in under your tower constantly because of the static remnant. You have to just make sure you get your last hits under tower. That's it.
Bottom line, SVJ. Bit of a punch hit by Cuckoo, but I mean, look at poor Raven. 12 decay. He's only sitting
one
on
hit.
344 HP. Look at that.
Just one attack makes. Oh my God, two, and then another
the
decay.
Pain. Oh, he's gonna hang back.
He wants to hit. He wants to try to get double decays off. Oh, Raven. That is not a happy Clinks. And on the other side, it's not a happy Wraith King either. So two lanes looking very good right now for VGj.Storm. Well, mid lane, Armel is doing just fine versus Rezo.
Armel, well salved back up to full. Yet Raven just being kept well and truly away from the creep wave. Still 0 CS at the moment, 2 minutes in because of SVG's pressure.
Yeah, and during this, yeah, like level 1, SVG's also level 1, but Yawar is spam denying, so almost level 3 on the Venomancer. SVG has a lot of strength built up here. Don't think they can get the chase down. They don't have an Orb of Venom either. They'll be fine.
Top lane, Snaking, falling very low, and SamH gets the kill.
Wow.
Very well done by SamH, and in fact, salving up. Just put the Rave Fire Blast to keep his distance, as you know Snaking's going to be on his way back. SamH.
They've got Mango in a fissure. They want to get some blocks going.
They blocked the path off.
Force him to go the other way. He might still just be okay. Yeah, he's fine.
On lane. Towards Cuckoo. Look at the Gale upon him. SVG a little bit low. Cuckoo does have the heal from the Leech Seed. In the safe. SVG comes for the
freeze.
freeze.
He's in tower range for a second.
He was. Takes a slap. Mid lane, Resolution doing very well, keeping toe-to-toe with Armel. 14 for 4, 12 for 3.
And this is going to help their side lanes fully. That extra damage from the Drow or Snaking's getting that +8.
I mean, it's a bit of a ticking time bomb. Once he hits the 6, and Snaking has like treads, the side lanes are not going to be fun at all for TNC.
Yeah, and Yawar is already hitting for 60 on the Veno too. Has the Aquila pretty much finished too. Did he drop the? Okay, he dropped the item. Interesting.
SVG?
SVG was just suiciding. He didn't want to wait. He didn't want to waste the time of the 24 seconds when you do neutral, so he just suicided to creeps, so he can pick up the Wraith Band items and bring it to Yawar in that bottom lane. So you see the Undying walk toward the Veno, deliver the full Aquila, and now Yawar is really, really strong in this bottom lane. His damage is it's like 70, 77 already.
I mean, is there nothing they can do to sort of make the lanes better for Raven? Is it like, is he not going to have a better time top? He's still just sitting on 6 CS.
He's still just gonna get poked by the... Oh, Armel getting hit by MSS, got blocked. You caught the end of it.
I got it. We don't miss kills hit.
Top snaking. Just keep these out. Yeah, I think they have to move the Clink stop. I think this is a disaster for Raven. But Wraith King can't actually be bottom. He'll get nothing versus Veno, so this might be the best of the worst for them at the moment in the lane.
Oh man, and with that kill, of course, Reza getting that XP boost, he's going to hit 6 at a very good time. He's halfway through level 5.
Jeez.
Cuckoo's going to rotate top.
All right. Maybe he can try to help them a bit. He's got level 2 Leech Seed.
It's going to be Ravens on his own now, though. Guess we get some solo XP, but...
They're looking for MSS.
Careful, they do manage to find the stun.
They don't have the damage.
MSS.
Oh, he walks into the second route. Oh, he walks into the third route.
Oh no, MSS.
Oops. They probably didn't have the damage if he actually didn't hit the 2 routes, but they do 140 damage each.
I mean, it looked like it's Snaking not
180 even.
Does Snaking not push him into the second route with the sprout?
It kind of looked like he did, right?
Snaking.
Snake. We'll blame Snake.
We'll blame Snake. Raven still just level 2. He's got a TP out.
Dusted. All right. Make some use of dust. Minus 90 gold.
Such a slow start for Raven because of these lanes.
And Rezo's level 6 now.
He is kicking
Aquila
out
turned on.
27 to everybody else. Top lane Snaking. It's getting run down. They do manage to find the stun on Snaking. Snaking in trouble. Same time mid. Armel's fine. He got 6.
He just took 6. MSS put a ward down and was trying to go for the dive, but... This tower is getting taken because of this precision aura on the catapult.
Look at this, 6 minutes in.
One more hit. 27. Is Armel going to deny? He's not.
lane.
Snaking also going bottom.
I mean, as soon as that level 6 is online, they're just keeping the pressure up.
Yep.
They're just starting to take these towers like nobody's business. 6 minutes in.
Everyone's got plus 27. All the range heroes.
Playing some fast-paced Dota 2. Oh, Raven. Some the skeleton wall, but indeed, they've got him. They've trapped him in the Sprout. He'll turn with the strafe, get some damage out onto UR, but it's not enough from Raven. The aggressive tips as well. MSS being a cheeky boy.
I think they're feeling incredibly confident in this game already.
I think the fifth pick drow was so nice.
Yeah, the Clink's offlane is level 3.
And that's the carry as well.
Yeah.
That's Raven.
All right, Armel, it's up to you to bail them out.
Gonna zip him. Going in onto your wall. Will manage to find him. The fish is down. They do get the curse crown onto the 2 of them. SVG. Tombstone has been lost as TNC coming in, defending that tier 2, and will find 2 core kills.
Good moves by Armel.
Armel.
They bring 4.
Could be that power that brings TNC back in after a little bit of a tough laning stage.
Yeah, they're going to need him to just make moves around the map so that this Clinks can find something. The gold difference isn't that bad. Like they're actually, like, TNC's ahead in gold and experience, but you can feel that overlooming pressure where Clinks just is level 4, nearly at the 8-minute mark versus these heroes. Like, the supports are higher level than him. They're getting some kills on the board though. So 6-2. How's our levels doing? All right, Willow. Tim's is very high level this game, nearly level 6 already. Even with some of the cores. Mid lane Armel. Close to dying with that level of Gust and the Wrath of Nature from snaking.
Another tier 1 tower in trouble up top.
Close the map.
Raven just cannot afford to go anywhere close to this.
What's Cuckoo doing? Level 5. Starting to get some levels in the living armor. If they can try to defend these tier 1s, he can start to heal them back up, but Storm is really forcing the issue.
Get a little bit of a heal onto the tower under the fortification and living armor.
Yeah. Still, inevitably will go down here. Huh. The Venom Wards actually don't do enough damage to break the level 2 living armor yet. So it was not losing its instances for quite a bit. Healed it up a decent amount, just makes them slow down. But they do finish it off. Sam H and Tims begin their push down bottom, and that is a full HP tower.
It's time to move around as a 5-man as well. VGj.Storm. 9 minutes in. Cuckoo eyes on SVG.
Gets a ward down, sees SVG placing that deep obs ward down too. SVG being stalked by Armel. They're going to go for this.
There you go. Zipping upon him. And SVG will get taken down. Another kill for Armel.
Good moves by Cuckoo, just being in that positioning there. Gets him a D ward, also watches SVG walk forward and get the kill.
Down bottom, MSS will come in to hold the pressure off the tower, pick up some levels, try and work his way to getting that 6.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants down here. He just wants to be able to get some farm. The thing as a Shaker is when you're playing as this 4-0 is you're very sacrificial. You're giving up your levels and your farm to enable your offlaner. Nice fissure block to claim the bounty.
Resolution coming out pretty far in the middle lane.
Raven's still only level 5 though. He buys the tome for himself. They're gonna give it to him.
Oh, the Gust from Rezo, setting up for Snaking to come in, but Snaking won't go for the attempt onto Tims. Tims has the Shadow Realm and will be safe. Storm have to back away. Resolution 500 got away from having his Dragon Lance. Still top net worth. Armel very, very close behind, pretty much even. As he closes towards his Kaya.
Raven's gonna get this tome delivered now too with an Aquila, so should pick him up almost to level 7 even. That's quite a, that's, you know, on the way to the recovery. Same level as the Venomancer once he uses it, but not nearly as much farm. MSS also has the tome being delivered, so level 6 coming out for the Shaker, and MSS has gone for the 2 points in the aftershock, so wanting to chain the spells after the Echo and the Smoke. TNC very close to the bottom lane with their level 7 Clinks. They want to try to find something with their wards. Snake's going for mech. They're really looking to go for their timing push.
Just get everything.
They're probably going to get
early finish.
Yeah, look for an early rush and then just go for the siege.
That's the MSS. Scouted out by Raven, they'll get themselves the Shaker.
Deep ward that Tim's placed earlier. Able to find MSS. He's got his boots, he's happy.
VGj seeming aware as well. Carefully make his way back behind the tier 1 tower.
How much plus damage do we have now? Plus 51. Not level 12 just yet.
So plus 51 at 12 minutes in it.
51's a lot.
The power of Drow.
Helps everybody farm just that much quicker too. So you are in the jungle with the Venom wards plus this aura. Kills creeps very quickly. They can apply so much pressure to towers too. If they're able to get a kill, they can transition this into an easy tier 2.
So they can get up on top lane. Tims. It's going to come in from the sort of the low ground, and we'll spot out VGj. Bottom lane, SamH, yeah, just trying to finish up the tier 1 tower. You get TNC's first tower. Top lane. Just got to be careful how far he steps forward.
This is an important situation here for TNC too. SamH gets the last in the tower, pretty much has Blink Dagger finished now too.
She will be out from MSS, holding back the Willow, so Tims can't get in with the Bedlam.
Oh, gives him a tip too for that. Of course. As the Venom wards, level 4, build up. They pressure the tier 2. The dust comes out.
They do find Cuckoo. Fishes up in a second. Out it comes. The Terrorize will be there, but no, he's going to hold back on it. He's only going to go on to Resolution. The rest of the team's already in there, able to dodge it and get in onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo pops the ult, but it won't save his life. As Cuckoo falls, so does the tower.
Are they going to start punching high ground here? Looks like it. They've got the mech.
13 minutes in. The Root only going to catch onto the Venom. Those crowns down. Onto Snaking. The silence onto SamH. Let's have that reincarnate though. Tim's quick with a Shadow Realm. Sprouts down to get those Treants towers. The tower, tier 3, now less than half health.
The Venom wards in the Treants. They jump forward.
He's ready to blink it and initiate. Armel looks to hit forward, but actually holds it a little short. That's going to be SamH. He's going to lose reincarnate straight away. Armel gets into Snaking, but there's the mech, bringing them all back to full health. Now SamH trapped on the wrong side of the Fissure. MSS trying to lead in, looking for an Echo Slam opportunity, and there it is. SamH down, slam onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo will fall, and so does the tier 3 tower.
That's a Rax.
As Storm, 14 minutes in, with the planned pressure, having this 5th pick Drow strat.
There's no wave clear on the side of TNC to slow this down either. No one can really poke the Venom wards, and these Treants will start adding up. It's 14 minutes, they just got a full Rax.
Yeah, in that draft, I think you can tell they just really did not expect the Drow.
They did not expect the Drow, and I love that Snaking went for the mech. I think this was the perfect build this game instead of going for anything else. They know what their timing window is, they know they can go for the siege. They look at TNC draft and they're like, there's literally 0 deep push. Usually you see at least one, like a Crypt, Swarm, a Dragon Slave, something. They have nothing on the side of TNC. Bramble, yeah, that doesn't count.
Dire are scanning.
Cuckoo. Got the 2 bounties. Bottom looks like, yeah, TNC will get 3 bounties this time. They are on a smoke mission as well, Tims and Armel.
Yawar seems to know. As he backs out and joins his team for the smoke. Yawar's gone for a Spirit Vessel too, so yeah, all about the sustain, all about going for this just push, 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 and they're not even going for the Roche. Cuckoo.
Bishop. Just open up and close the gap.
MSS has a dust, so if he does fade, and they decide it's not worth it, it's too far. As they do spot Armel on the high ground here with their ward.
Fisher's back up in a second.
Tims has been spotted.
Oh, and he's surrounded. The Fisher comes out, actually onto the 2 of them. Armel will look to try and fight for the mech. Again, healing up the team. Tims goes for the fear. Doesn't manage to catch on pretty much all of them, setting them back. The Nature's Prophet ult comes out, but they've already lost Resolution. So 1-for-1 Resolution buys back. They've got the stun onto SamH. SamH does not have reincarnate. Buy back from Tims. But again, Storm able to keep themselves ahead in these fights. Armel is out of mana. They look for the Fisher opportunity onto Tims, but can't quite follow up. A Resolution buying back. They really are just going all in for this moment of the game, Storm.
Their timing. Again, though, the mech. An item that is not purchased too often. You can see the power.
And now they'll go for Rush. With that buyback expended on Rezo, they want to get him that Aegis.
And they're going to get it with ease. Will TNC be able to even set up for this one? Unlikely. It's going to die too fast. They even popped the Flash Golem for that amplification, just to make sure they kill it that much faster, as TNC is smoked up trying to get there in time. However, they will not. Cuckoo?
Oh. They see him, he comes out of the trees and they've got him.
They had a sentry placed down there anyway, even if he didn't, but yeah, I don't know. I think maybe he got like just too far of one of the trees. Bit of a misstep, and now TNC, they're trying to get the wraparound.
Yeah, they do have a bit of a wraparound. And they go, looking straight away towards SVG. Samage with a disable onto MSS. SVG gets the tombstone now, but he's dead. MSS dropping the echo. He's got the damage, the control, allowing Resolution to punch into Raven. Raven's gone. Armel still with mana left, looking to play around, trying to find MSS. One more zip forward will do it, but the rest of TNC are crumbling. And Samage tries for the link up to the high ground of the TP, and he will make it away. But Raven's dead, so is Tims. And Storm's still in position to push.
They're going in with 3. As the zombies walk up and give them vision. Just kidding, they're going to get that. They're claiming some shrines, picking up all their gold, all their items that they picked up through their gold. Shadow Blade for Rezo. And it's a full pipe for snaking. Completed.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
Snaking's just spamming Wrath of Nature every time it's up, keeping those lanes constantly pushed in. Just look at the lane equilibrium. It's just always on the side of TNC. It's only 18 minutes. Cuckoo, been spotted.
And they pop down the sentries as soon as they catch wind of him. Cuckoo gone for 30 and Storm in position to take that final tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. And once again, consider going up towards the high ground with that Aegis.
With mech pipe Aegis. Uh-oh. Armel, do you have your Orchid finished? It looks like you might. You're going to have to get some miraculous zip-throughs to slow this one down. As they offensively glyph.
Terrorize does catch on to a couple. But they'll continue to push on through it. There's the old drop down by you are with the Fisher. There's the zip in. Armel trying to make something happen, but he has to zip back out because, yeah, with the pipe, it's too much
and Tims
magic resistance
to all the magic damage from the Venom as they claim it. They're going for an easy Rax here. Armel jumps forward.
And jumps out. They just don't have the D-push.
Oh, they know. They definitely know that they cannot stand a chance versus this 5-man right now. The Storm is not... It's not your level 18 Storm where your zip does a lot of damage and you've got this big mana pool. No, you're only level 14 and they've breached.
Breached 2 lanes.
Yeah. 2 racks before the 2 sets of racks before the 20-minute mark. Full map control. Bounty runes aplenty going to be spawning soon. And they've got everything available to them to be able to continue this lead. As Raven trying to go for a BKB, but they don't have damage. They cannot go through this mech through this pipe. As MSS has the Blink Dagger, I believe, being delivered out on the curve. Raven gets spotted. The Blink Dagger.
They found him. Slam in, drop down just to hold him in place. Sprout there as well. Raven is gone. And Storm back towards the mid. The final set of racks just 20 minutes in. Walking over TNC in this game 2 after a very close and exciting game 1. This has just been VGj.Storm all the way to the bank, and indeed the Terrorize does find him sometime though. Armel will find MSS, but he's solo, has to zip out.
He's going to die to the
zombies.
The zombies and damage.
Oh, SVG gets the triple kill with the zombies. GG is called.
Wow.
Game 2 is over. The Drow pick, 5th pick. Very successful. You said they've done it a few times, and
yeah,
TNC, I guess, just skipped their mind going into that final pick. The Storm could grab it.
5th pick Drow into 0